Welcome to this new Forza Horizon 6 video, where I'll show you various small details and some secret things I've found after playing for a while. There's something for everyone. You'll see in this video, there are things about the cars, things about upgrades, others about gameplay, and even more about the game's map. Today, I'm covering a really wide range of topics. Anyway, if you know of any others, including things I didn't necessarily show in my first video of this kind, feel free to put them in the comments. Maybe we can make a third episode, and if this video helped you discover some little things you didn't know about Forza Horizon 6, don't hesitate to show it by supporting my channel for free. You can do that by leaving a like and simply subscribing for the next videos I'll be bringing you. Remember, you can get Forza Horizon 6 for nearly half price using my Instant Gaming link, found in the comments and pinned in the description below. And actually, on Instant Gaming, there are plenty of games, even Game Pass subscriptions, PSN cards. All of that is cheaper than elsewhere. So feel free to take a look if you want to save money on your game purchases. It supports my channel at the same time. For example, did you notice on Forza Horizon 6 that the cars in the JoJo Circuit category, but also the cars in the JoJo Extreme Circuit category, meaning the most high-performance cars in the game, had several different slick tire upgrades available to them. Usually when you upgrade a car in the game, if it doesn't belong to these categories, you have normal tires, sport tires, semi-slick tires, and finally, slick tires. Well, on these cars, there are two types of slick tires. There are slicks number 1 and slicks number 2. So first of all, they don't have exactly the same aesthetic design, but most importantly, the slicks. Slick number 2 are better than slick number 1. In any case, they give better performance ratings. That's what I noticed when testing the cars with both types of slick tires in the game. Slicks number 2, which I'm showing you right now, are generally better suited for wider tracks, high-speed circuits, while slicks number 1 are more suitable for very tight corners, like, for example, time attack tracks. Another pretty nice detail, which definitely wasn't as well done in Forza Horizon 5, and that you can notice on all the somewhat modern cars with screens inside, is the displayed temperature. In the cockpit of the cars, it's going to vary depending on a whole bunch of things. You can see here, the temperature is at 16.8 degrees Fahrenheit. If we get closer to the mountain, the temperature will drop. You can see here, we're at 5.3 degrees Fahrenheit, and as you know, the lower we go, the higher the temperature gets, and the higher we go, the lower it gets. Since this system takes many parameters into account, weather and temperature will vary based on whether you're in the sun or shade and the environment. For example, in the city, it's a little warmer than outside the city. Did you notice in Forza Horizon 6 that the character we play also reacts, physically, depending on the movements of the car? For example, if you suddenly reverse, the character turns around as if he's looking behind him. And then, if you pick up a lot of speed and brake hard, the character's body will be thrown forward. Now, we'll see it a little better because there will be a bit more sunlight. If I brake suddenly, you see, the character is pushed forward a little. It's a small detail, but it's cool. Indeed, and contrary to what I told you in a previous video, it depends on the cars, but there really are animations for opening and closing the convertible roofs. So actually, what happens is that in Forza Horizon 6, when you have a spider, which means a car that is indeed a convertible but with a separate hardtop or a real fabric roof, there isn't an animation to deploy it. On the other hand, with traditional convertible cars, like for example the Mazda MX-5 RF, if you wait and press the button that lets you open the roof, well, indeed, you'll get a nice little animation that shows you how the roof folds into the car, and then you'll be able to drive completely with the top down. So here, I'm showing you on the Mazda MX-5 to show you that it's definitely present in Forza Horizon 6, and also to make a small correction regarding a previous video I made for you. Note that this isn't the only car with this feature. I'll show you others in a future video. It's pretty cool and works in reverse too. You know, if you want to enjoy the thing closing an interior view to see it clip back in just like in real life, that works too. But you need some patience because on certain cars, it's more or less fast. But yeah, it'll come. It'll end up happening. And there you go, we're back in closed roof mode. I think that's really cool, actually. By the way, since it's sunny, I'll take the opportunity to show you that you can actually see the character's hand reflections on the windshield. I think it's pretty stylish because it seems to me that this wasn't the case, or at least definitely not as well done in Forza Horizon 5. It's pretty cool. I just noticed another nice detail in the game, but only because we had to wait for winter. When you stay still, for example, in the mountains, in a snowy area, and it's cold, little by little, your car will get covered in frost. So, you need a bit of patience. I'll make a quick cut to show you when it happens. Alright, here we go. It's starting to appear. However, what's quite surprising is that I feel like it also depends on the sunlight and the direction of the wind, because actually, the side that's exposed to the sun, so my left side here, has less frost appearing than on the right side. So, hold on, I'll show you that. Let's show the right side a bit. Pop, you see, there's a bit more frost. It's pretty cool. It's actually quite realistic. Another pretty cool thing, by the way, that has to do with the tires. You should know that if you stay in someone else's burnout for a long time, or in your own burnout, let's say in your own smoke, from the tires, the little pieces of tire, the rubber that comes off the tires, will gradually stick to your bodywork and dirty the car. You do have to do it for a little while to see a difference, though. And it works better when you're, let's say, in the tire smoke from several cars. It'll build up faster. If we keep doing burnouts with our Nissan, it'll gradually turn grayish. You see, if I switch to photo mode and get closer to the car, you can clearly see all the little pieces of rubber that just stick to the car's body. It's true that in Forza Horizon 5, when it rains, the rain is really pushed across the windshield according to the direction of the wipers, based on their movement. Here's a quick example with the Honda Civic, which I just picked at random. So, at the back, it might be less obvious because you can't really see it. Although, if you pay attention, I think it's the same there too. But at the front, it's really obvious. You can really see the water droplets being pushed away at the tips of the wipers and following the streaks out to the sides. And it really depends on the car. Cars that have only one wiper, well, the effect will be much wider in the middle of the windshield. And those that have wipers that are a bit old-fashioned, sometimes even moving upwards, well, the water will be pushed downwards, more toward the center of the windshield. There are also quite a few nice little details that are more about the game's open world. Little things that you don't necessarily notice. Little things that, honestly, maybe only 0.1% of players will ever notice. But they were still included. They're there, so I wanted to show them to you. I'm sure you don't see it yet, but I want to show you the small mirror on the right side of the road. The crossing mirror. Well, it literally reflects my car in it. And if I come next to it with other players, it will reflect their cars. If I modify my car, well, it won't be the same model that's shown. And if I put a livery on it, the livery will also be shown. And by the way, you just saw, there's a civilian car that just passed behind me. It's also shown in this little mirror. I noticed last week that a new game challenge was added requiring you to break the drink dispensers. Well, in Forza Horizon 6, when the drink dispensers break, it doesn't just break them, it also makes the glass bottles fall, which are actually elements, how can I say this? Separate from the rest of the dispenser. You probably noticed it, but still. I'm pointing it out just in case. In Forza Horizon 6, all the interiors of the buildings have been completely redone. In Forza Horizon 5, we had old, completely stretched images that made it look like there were actually building interiors. Now, in Forza Horizon 6, they've actually made small interiors for all the buildings. So, it's very simple, there aren't any people inside moving around. I don't get a lot of echo. Still, it gives real depth. It creates a true 3D effect that's much cooler and much more realistic. And one last little point up there. Now, I don't know if it's going to be obvious, and that will really depend on the weather context. Maybe it'll show up. Let's switch to drone mode. But it's really a tiny detail, though I still think it's cool that they thought to include it. The wind will affect certain objects on the map, especially the small cables. You know, like power lines. So, can you see it or not? If I stop moving, you can see it a little. There you go, the wind makes the power lines move. It doesn't matter since only 0.1% of players will notice, and you can't see it while driving. But I think it's nice that every time, in the end, when we look at an event, a place, the scenery, or a car, there's always a little detail that shows someone worked on it. You can see that every little detail was crafted, and well, that's pretty cool. If you want more little details, little secrets about Forza Horizon 6, feel free to check out the previous videos I've made on the subject. I've made two. I've already made one about the Forza Horizon 6 beta. If you know of any others that I haven't shown yet in my other videos, or in this one, feel free to put them in the comments. We'll make a fourth episode. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't hesitate to support me for free by following me, for example, on Twitch for the next live streams. Come follow, come use your Prime, it always makes me happy. And don't forget that under this video, you'll also find my Stangaming link, which lets you buy your games cheaper than elsewhere while giving a little support to my channel. I'll see you very soon for a new video. Bye.